Yes, Python. What's good, people? We are back again. Okay, so this week's Eastenders debate is about Sonia, Tina and Tosh, and it's just basically a simple question of, do you think Tosh will eventually drive Tina into the arms of Sonia, and do you think that they will actually get together? Okay, so if you've watched this week's omnibus, then you would have obviously seen Sonia was giving Tina the eye. You know, it looked like she was still kind of having those kind of feelings there for her, even though obviously it was only meant to be a one-time kiss kind of thing. Bianca obviously questioned her about that, and obviously, as you know, Tosh was in the toilets and she overheard them talking, so she now knows that Tina and Sonia shared a kiss together. I think it's quite funny the way they've played this out, actually, to be honest with you, because obviously with the Carter family, when they've spoke about Tosh in the past, they've spoke about how she's been abusive and she was always hitting Tina and things like that. And up until this point, they've not really shown that at all. But I do think that is going to happen now. And the reason why I think that's going to happen is, obviously, first of all, you've got the obvious situation of the fact that she knows that Tina kissed Sonia. But I also think that when they showed you the scene between her and Dean, when she was in the gym and she was, you know, hitting the punch bag, I think that was kind of trying to show you that, you know, yeah, she has got that side to her where she does train and things like that. She has got some strength to her, and I think that was kind of giving you an indication to basically say, you know, this is where you're going to start to see the other side to Tosh. I also do think it is going to cause a rivalry between Dean and Tosh as well, because I do think Dean's going to be the one who kind of steps in to help Tina out. So I do think there's going to be a little something there between them, because obviously you've already seen it on a very sort of small scale right now in this week's omnibus, where, you know, Dean kind of confronted her. He let her know what he thought of her, and he, you know, he's admitted that he doesn't like her. So it'll probably be a thing where maybe, you know, she's got some kind of, Tina's got some kind of bruise. Dean sees the bruise or whatever, and then, you know, straight up confronts Tosh or something like that. But I do think that's what's going to happen. Do I think it will lead to Sonia and Tina together? I think so, because, you know, what you've got to understand right now is, you know, Sonia looks like she's going to be coming into the show as like a permanent character again at the moment, or at least for the foreseeable future. So I think at the moment Martin is not actually a part of this show, so they keep, you know, using excuses as to why he's not in there. So I think the most obvious thing would be, you know, if she ends up getting with Sonia, then she basically leaves Martin to be with Sonia, to be with Tina, and, you know, it ends up being a thing where them two get together, and that's how she is now in the show, and that's what leads her to stay in Walford permanently. Obviously this is all speculation at the moment, I don't know anything for sure, but what do you guys think? Do you think that Tosh will be the one who starts, you know, hitting up Tina and starts showing her abusive side? Do you think Tina and Sonia will get together? I mean, you know, it'll be a weird thing to see them together as a couple, but, you know, Sonia's had a little thing like this in the past anyway, so for anybody who's watched it a long time, you know, there was a little situation she had with a previous character who's no longer on the show, so it's not really going to be the biggest surprise, and they've already obviously shared a kiss, and now they're kind of trying to show some little bits of emotions there between them, so it wouldn't be the most shocking turnout, to be completely honest, and I do definitely think it's definitely a possible storyline that could be that could happen between them. But guys, obviously let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think will happen? Thank you very much for watching. If you do like it, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and feel free to check out my channel as well, as I do other videos, including the rap roundups, which are based on Eastenders, and I also do music and comedy videos too. Thank you very much for watching, people, but until next time, it's Python signing out. Peace.